This particular document, the Arapiki Aku, just talks about some of those key elements that are particular to Māori, and it poses them as possible solutions that can help in the teaching of literacy to Māori. We understand there are issues around where, unfortunately, Māori are in that growing area of those who are growing in their illiterate skills, lack of literacy. So this is an approach to actually start building and shifting and closing the gap around illiterate so that they do become literate, lifts the literacy levels. Our particular focus here is to provide a particular accent for Māori. One of the key things that we need to understand is that there has to be a connection between what it is we're delivering and the students. So we need to make sure there's a connection in place to enable the learning to actually take root and for it to be meaningful. Otherwise it's just, again, things that just move in and around these students. They continue to move on, the status quo remains the same, they continue to miss the messages that are delivered, and then the status quo stays the same. So we need a stop, we need a point where people need to reflect, understand where it is we are, understand if it's a Māori issue, it requires a Māori response, and hence the part we play is providing some information on how that Māori response could look like. For me, it's understanding what is my responsibility as a tūhoi person. It's to ensure I understand my language, I understand my culture, I understand my rules of engagement, so that I'm aware and familiar with them. That's my responsibility to ensure I do that. And it's taking that message to other Māori to say, your responsibility is to learn your own language, your own cultural traditions and practices and processes, which then form your foundation for learning. That's one of the hopes we hope this document will begin to show.